Hey friend, let's sit there and see what the 411 is with you guys. Let's see. So we have 3 and taking a leap of faith. So some of you guys are taking a leap of faith and collaborating with other people. You may start a new career in communicating in some way, shape, or form. I'm not even going to hold you. This is definitely for me too, because Spirit has been telling me to share more with the collective. And I am considering it. I am a very private person, not a sneaky person, just a private person, but Spirit has had that on me to talk more. So some of you may have been called. I don't know why I just shared that with you guys. So maybe you guys have been called to talk more about your experiences and the things that you have been through, whether they were good or bad experiences. It's like you've been called to take this leap of faith into this new direction when it pertains to your business, when it pertains to a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo male, okay? This could be you. I don't know why I just heard half on a baby. So some of you could be having a conversation about, you and your significant other coming together, and now it's, instead of 2 of you, it's 3 of you, okay? Or this is what you guys are aiming for. I feel like, I don't know why I just heard on a whim. Some of you may just go to like the justice of the peace, but my negative card came out sideways. Now, when it's sideways, it's 2 ways this can go. This could be the best thing for you or the worst thing for you. And the only reason why I say that, because astrologically speaking, I would rather take my time with getting to really know someone when it comes to relationships, only because it's Venus retrograde. I wouldn't jump into a commitment during any type of retrograde, because you may not be seeing everything like you're supposed to. You're not reading the fine print. There may be things that you overlook that you wouldn't have overlooked if it wasn't a retrograde energy messing with you a little bit. And it's like, I believe Mercury retrograde is coming up. And this is 3/2, the month of March. Whoa, hold on a second. Some of you are jumping the gun with something, and March may not be the best time for you. For some of you. Only reason why I say some of you is because this card, because if you have these retrogrades in your natal chart, this is why you need to learn your natal chart. This is why you need to know transits. This is why you need to get you an astrologer underneath you, so that you can hit them up and get a reading from them, so they can tell you personally, like, okay, month of March madness, time for you to, it's lit. Do what you need to do. Push all the content out. And then for some of you, it's like, no, you need to slow down for a second. Pause, break. Don't just jump and take this leap of faith yet, because this may not work out for you. My advice to you, because this is a lesson learned for some of you at the bottom of the day, you may want to take your time. Do not jump into commitment so fast, especially during March for some reason. For some of you, not all of you. You may want to forewarn your teenager about this, because a teenage son came up. They may be the one taking this leap of faith on doing something, because they think it's a bright idea. And if your son is a very family-oriented person, that this person works hard, this is someone, they think they done found the one. But if you may want to tell them to just wait a second. Maybe after, maybe in like May, June, not March, not right now, not so fast, slow down. Or you could just be having this conversation with your child about this. Like, they may be very young trying to get married. Yeah, they're trying to move out. They think it's the best thing. Okay? This doesn't even have to be like a commitment to another person. This could just be them wanting to move out with the boys, you know? They think, and it's like, if you can stay at home during this type of, you know, economy that we're living in right now, you might as well stay at home. I don't care how much money you make. You could be making $150,000. You could be making $250,000. If your family loves you and supports you and wants the best for you and wants you to have all your ducks in a row way before you need to, like, and they're only telling you to pay the water bill, you better go do that. Because that's a privilege. There's not a lot of people out there that can sit there and say if they fell on hard times, they could go home. There's not a lot of people out there that could do that. So it's like, you may be having to explain this to your child, like, because you don't want them to end up in these cycles that you've had to learn the hard way from. And it's like hood parents, you know, trying to raise suburban kids, and they don't know how hard it could be out there in these streets on their own. And it's like, you don't want them to fall down in the same path that you have, you know? And as a parent, you're like, whoa, like, pump your brakes, buddy. Like, you don't have to leave right away. And then, and it's like, for some, this may work for a child. This may be the best thing that could happen for them. But it's like, it's a toss-up. Because I have negative and the positive cards here. And it's like, for some, this is... I would get an astrologer to do a reading, whether this is for you personally, healing homie, or if this is for a child of yours. Get the reading for them, because this may be an opportunity that they may not want to miss. Because I have a feeling like for somebody, like this is it for them. Like, they're gonna make it because of this, because they stayed on that frequency of things are going to work out in their favor. This is their dream. Like, and they have the courage to do it. Like, this could be the best thing for them. But there's a small little percentage of some of you that this is not what you need to do, because you will end up in another cycle. I can't even lie to you guys. Like, I'm not an astrologer. I would definitely get a personal reading. If you have to make the quickest decision of your life right now, go get a reading. It's worth the investment, and it's worth not having the heartache later on. I'm telling you right now. Especially if it's like a major commitment, signing contracts of any sort. Now, for others of you, this could literally just be you moving to a new location, or you wanting to move, but I don't see you moving until Leo season. Like, something's going to come up and you're going to be mad about it, and it stopped you from moving, but it's going to save you in the long haul. Like, something is saving you in the long haul. Like, what you may have fell in love with is not, like, you may see something during the Venus retrograde and you might fall in love with it and you're like, yeah, I want to move in. I would wait until Leo season for some of you. I really do feel yeah, you may have to take the lead and do some more spiritual research, astrologically speaking, as far as getting an astrologer before, even if this is a move, whatever it is that you're doing. Like, Spirit just telling me to keep telling you guys to get a personal reading from an astrologer, to find out from them if this is the perfect move, if this is the perfect marriage. And I don't want to say perfect, but like, if this is just the right thing to do. Because someone has to make the quickest decision of their life in like a blink of an eye. And it's like, you don't want to end up in another cycle. And then for some of you, like, this is the best thing that you could ever do for yourself. And I've never had a reading like this before, where it just kept telling me to tell you to go get a reading from an astrologer. Literally. It's going to save you. I don't know who that's for. That may be for just one person.